Hello, 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 mic check, hello. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, hello, mic check, hello. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Hello. Okay, I know you can hear me, but for some reason it's really quiet, innit? There's absolutely nothing I can do. I'm sorry about the volume being so quiet, but on the last live stream, we were essentially talking about this three drives pattern that was formed up here, okay? And then I think I was pointing out some other three drives patterns that I found in Price. So we have this one down here, and then there's also one over there as well. Okay, so what I pointed out after I was talking about these three drives, like so once I finished my previous live stream, what I pointed out to myself was this purple level here. The reason I'm using this, okay, is because the market was in this accumulation phase here, or like compression phase, and then we expanded to the upside, and then like on one of these runs higher, like we obviously formed a breaker here, right? But then it's also the last bullish run. So like literally it's the last bullish run before the down move, the retest, and the lower low. So like before the breaker, this is the last bullish fair value gap before that. Okay. So like that level is being used as inversion potentially while people are maybe shorting that level here, right? And then when this becomes a breaker, then they're using this very level as a reclaimed fair value gap. So then the market's pushed up here, formed this three drives pattern, okay? And then this now is an inversion again because we're now trading below it like we have been. So this is actually an inversion fair value gap once more. But it changed, see, it was inversion and then it was reclaimed and then it was inversion. This is currently an inversion fair value gap. Oh, it's an inversion volume imbalance, sorry. Okay, it's not it. Right, it's the same. It's not the same. But basically that's the level there. Okay. So I also graded the 1 hour premium wick, as you can see here, although I don't think it's actually correct. Seems to have moved somehow. So we're grading this wick right here. And we're just bringing that along. Okay, so we failed to reclaim the inversion level once it had already been tagged. And then after the 1 hour wick, or the 1 hour wick was created, we then formed, like that's when the inversion level was failed to be reclaimed, like after the 1 hour wick was created. So it gave you the range and then it gave you the level. Well, no, it didn't, not exactly in that order. I plucked this out of here. It's crazy. So like if the market does continue shorting, I think this movement here up into exactly that is a mitigation. It's like allowing anyone that was short, sorry mate, it was allowing anyone that was long to get out of their position when the market comes back up. So like if I was long here and I just had like a fucking huge £5 million stop loss at these lows, then that's a negative R. Okay, but like essentially, if they were targeting up here and the market's like dropped, right, they were gonna want to get out of this trade, and it comes back to their face. So the other level that I pointed out is this. I'm not sure what this is. Let me check. Um, oh, this is midnight opening price right here. That's not the right color. Um, I wasn't supposed to change the color. What is supposed to be changing? The color of the text. I definitely feel like I've been trading on hard mode because I always like I don't know, every time I have money, man, like I'm always trading out of a desperate need and also the desire and want to gain money, right? And I never appreciate money that I do have in person. Like I think I really need to like teach myself in my own personal life what money is once more. Like I need to go and earn some money. Yeah. And then I need to start like trying to make money with it outside of trading and just only refine my skill. Like I just wish that I'd done that before because doing that, yeah, it's gonna make me realize like fuck me, I want to start to learn how to trade, but like it's actually a lot harder than I give it credit for. And as well, I need to have a lot of money like outside of the charts, and I wish I knew that beforehand. So we have midnight opening price here. Okay, there's also the 6:30 a.m. 1 minute candlestick. And to be honest, yeah, these are basically what all I use. I mean, there's also the other stuff you can see on the charts as well, right? But that's midnight opening price and 6:30 a.m. 6:30 a.m.'s 1 minute candlestick, both for New York time. I'm sorry, but can you see that fucking consolidation? What in the world? What the fuck? That's mad. That's insane. Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my days! Oh my days! Sorry, let me mute myself 1 sec. Oh, the microphone is so quiet for some Oh fuck. Hello, hello. It's so quiet for some reason. It really pisses me off. Like literally, it's just so quiet. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it. I can see the thing here, and it's just showing me that it's just. There's nothing that I can do. Can I not change it on the settings or something? Audio. Uh, nah, I don't know how I would change it. It's really stressful because I know that it's maybe gonna not allow me to hear myself. But you can see that this is the first presented fair value gap here of the equities open range. And that even got a retracement right here. That's so crazy. Like, so even though price is staying above midnight opening price, it's using the first presented fair value gap here. What the fuck? That's mad, bro. And then what else? There was the London Open Kill Zones first presented fair value gap. We need to use that. So that's 1:30 to 2 a.m. And then the first presented fair value gap that I would use is gonna be probably this one, yeah. But the one that I'm supposed to use is gonna be the one that took out this low here. And including the volume imbalance as well. Not this one. To be honest, it would make a lot of sense to use this one as well as the first presented fair value gap because it consumes all of those highs. But then it's just also telling you to go short. It's telling you to generate liquidity in here. But then, like, if you just use this idea of the liquidity run, it's also telling you to go short. Uh, I'm not sure, you know. I don't know which one ICT would use. Like, I like this one because it was formed. Like, it's the one that took the low, right? I don't think it would be this one to use because it's like I don't know. Would you use this one? I mean, what would it look like if one was to use this? Nah, I don't know. It does encapsulate quite a lot of that as well, but I'm struggling to figure out which one I would use. Um, I don't know if I should go for the very first presented fair value gap or the one that takes the liquidity here. But like you can see, it kind of helps to add a lot of context because like when price came into this year, if you weren't happy with that, you could suggest that price might want to be anchored to this level here. So is this all from today? Wednesday? Oh no, it's not. So these are all these are yesterday's levels. So I could leave the midnight opening the first presented fair value gaps. I'll just leave them to where they're relevant. This one's still kind of relevant, right? But I'll just leave them like here. So they're visible, but they're not like in the way, you know. And then we also have today's levels to put on as well. So midnight opening price of today is up here, and somehow it's inside of. I don't know if that's 6:30 or also midnight opening price. Um, it works best to put it in this color, doesn't it? But to be honest, yeah, it is actually the same as the one above it. It's midnight opening. I guess if it's gonna let me label it, then it's fine. So midnight opening price is there. Okay, 12 a.m. and then as well 12 a.m. yesterday. So they kind of like overlap, like the arrays overlap each other in terms of like context on different days, which is mad. It's very coincidental. And then um, we have 1:30 till 6 a.m. Wait, what? Sorry, 1:30. Wait, what did I say? We have 1:30 until 2 a.m. And that's London Open Kill Zone. So we need to use the first presented fair value gap of this. Which, to be honest, on here, I would be inclined to use this one because it actually encapsulates that high there, that low there, sorry. But likewise, you could also use this one. But so maybe we'll go for this. But it's quite large on the chart, you know. Okay, I'm gonna go for this like this bullish one here. This is what I'm gonna use because that's actually an inversion fair value gap there. So if the market's trading low, oh shit, okay. Oh shit, so this is an inversion fair value gap here. I don't know. I can see why I would use that one. To be fair, you can't use the first one that was formed on 1:30. The second one, it does encapsulate the whole of the high, like to be honest. But they also use the same high, so this low is actually part of that as well. So like it's like out of this gap, all I'll be using is the very lowest point on this fair value gap. So I'll use that here. Okay. um, that's a weird noise, isn't it? This is locks. Okay. What color does this need to be? Wait, this isn't midnight opening price. This is supposed to say 6:30. So we've got midnight opening price. We've got yesterday's 6:30. We needed to put on the first presented Fair Valley Gap of London Open Killzone, and then 6:30 here. So this is the analysis that I've put on and basically why I've put it on. London Open Killzone from yesterday is just above here. This midnight opening price and this one overlap up there. So what do I think is gonna happen? Mm, is this a breaker? We have a low, a high, a low, a low, and then a high, a high. I think this would be the breaker here. Oh, so I can still use the levels that I had previously. So there's this midnight opening price here. There's also this London Open Kill Zone. This Equities Open first presented Fair Value Gap. Which room is this? That's gonna be. Wait, what the fuck is it? It's obviously 6 to 8 a.m. It's not even drawn. What is this? Why did I draw that on there? 6 to 8 a.m. is here. So what the fuck's that? That must have been like the first percent of fair value gap in that time. But I don't use that actually. Still feel like that's not even everything. So it's 6:30 a.m. Oh, that's right here. So London Open kill zone first percent of fair value gap here. 6:30 a.m. And then where's midnight opening price? It's gonna be this big one. So midnight opening price. 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, that's correct. Yeah. Crazy. So then this is the new day here. And then we've marked out midnight opening price. And so we've traded to these levels from yesterday, and then we've created these levels today, and then we used the levels from yesterday, liquidity taken from there to propel price higher into the levels from today. From well, oh, that was yesterday. Shit, this is that would have been in the perspective of yesterday. Well, so do you know what's crazy? Yeah, like it's mad how like there's gonna be like a market move in either direction, and it might be quite strong or quite weak. It's that's not what I'm supposed to say. Sorry, I'm mid yawn. Oh, fuck. So there's gonna be a market move in either direction, and like realistically, it could be however it decides to print, and like I don't really know exactly precisely 100% without any shadow of doubt what it's gonna print. It's hard to do that. It's very difficult to do that. So yeah, I forgot what the reason that I was saying that for. I can't remember to be honest. My apologies. So we've just been ranging for quite a while up here. Do we think that the market is going to break lower, keep ranging, or break higher? It's worth grading that wick there ever since it was printed. Well, this is a weekly fair value up here. Wait, what's this? This is 6 to 8 a.m. Why is it not labeled, man? I hate all of this unorganized. Oh, it is labeled. Oh shit! I was just assuming that would be too far. Okay. So I suggest that we go long here and get in before everyone else. Now I'm gonna start to like print reasons as to why price should or should not go long. Okay, because it might only go up a little bit, and so then therefore we need to be prepared that that could be a potential outcome. Because just because I have those higher levels doesn't mean it's gonna actually go to them. So first of all, I need to have a safe stop loss of the nearest fucking gradient in that wick, just in case it definitely doesn't go to there. That could potentially be where price is like drawing to, but it's quite far, so I'm gonna trust that level for now. Can I just make myself feel a little bit better and just say that I hadn't actually entered yet and I enter now? That's not accounting for spread. Okay, I'll go at the top. Like, yeah, is that okay? Right. I'm not liking this negative R though. Still. Okay, there we go. So say I went long. Sorry. Oh fuck, I'm getting a bit distracted. So say I went long here. There are no bearish inefficiencies at all. My setup did not form. It might be forming one here. Damn. Did you see that? Fuck. That's maybe not a good idea. Oh shit. That's awful. Fuck. Oh shit. Damn. Whoa. That's crazy. Whoa. Fuck. Okay. Shit. Mad. It's like the market pat us on the shoulder and said, Tyler, you were wrong on this trade. Fuck. Damn. Well, that's what happens when you don't put effort in, I suppose. There should have been an inversion fair value gap in here for me to have like wanted to go long in there somewhere. And then the market would need to like close inside of it or above it. I wouldn't want to really see it like wick down. And fuck. That happened fast, that. Jesus. So the most recent levels I have are these as inversion fair value gaps, meaning that I want these levels to be bullish. So the scenario I have here is bullish, in fact, because these are inversion fair value gaps here, and this is a reclaimed fair value gap. So really, I like the idea of price trading higher from these levels. Whoa, that dropped like, didn't it? Fucking hell. Oh, I need to go in the shower. That's mad. What in the world? Do you know? I just realized, yeah. Like, oh, I don't know. It's just I never should have risked so much money on so many like stupid positions or just so frequently. It's really daft when I think about it because the market always offers me opportunities. Like the opportunities are there. You need to be able to like perceive them, you know. Like right here I just hit a stop loss and I would have just lost my whole account there. Like just by entering the trade because like if it pulled that far away from me that quickly in the space of like 2 or 3 minutes, like to be honest, yeah, I pretty like I would have had like a stop loss below here or something, you know, and it's just grabbed that off me. Like if you were like considering buying this here as like another flick up to here, but you would be very wrong. That's absurd. But wow, these are some fantastic entries. Look, see me shorting this inversion fair value gap here. Mm. So like where the market's at currently, yeah, these are like reclaimed levels. Obviously, there's this midnight opening price here. I'm gonna put that in red just so it's a little bit more like easy for me to see what it is. So, but these are reclaimed levels. That's an inversion fair value gap on top of a reclaimed level. So like basically the idea in that, yeah, is that this is printed here and the market is like bullish there and it's like using this as reclaimed from down here and then these are inversion. So we would want to see the market preferably stay above this. But if it does wick down into here, then you would want to see it only come into here really. And maybe consider trading higher once more. Unless that is the high and then I'm completely wrong, you know. But like in fact what I'm saying is I see the market coming down into here and it also into here. That's what I should be saying. Yeah. So I'm just gonna keep like I would say this is gonna keep falling. That's probably the best idea. But like I do like the concept of this being inversion and then this being reclaimed inside of this green 630 price. But we might obviously see a price want to come down into these areas, potentially into these inversion fair value gaps here, and take some of my previous orders out. Whoa, I did that sharpish. That's like I don't know. I don't know if I'm seeing higher prices or not. Let me go to a different time frame. So in honesty, I don't know. It's hard to say, to be honest. It's hard to say, like, because if this low gets taken out, then the market might continue to drop unless it leaves behind loads of inefficiencies. Because if it leaves behind too many fair value gaps, then either that means it's dropped very, very, very hard, and if it does happen like that, then they're probably gonna want it to like retrace back into that range that it's formed. So these pullbacks are perfectly fine and like what you would want to see if the market was gonna keep falling. But it doesn't need to come all the way down into these inversion fair value gaps because they keep the price higher. Like they're what's keeping price bullish, and especially this daily fair value gap down here. So these reclaimed fair value gaps in here, inversion fair value gaps here. This first presented fair value gap and also this level from today. These are today's levels. Oh no, Tuesday. Oh shit. I know exactly what they are. It doesn't really matter what day they were formed on, to be honest with you. um, Actually, that's maybe not so much true. If it formed like one of these levels and displaced like massively away from it and left the level unmitigated, then I would assume a retracement back into that. See, it's easy to anticipate another leg lower now the bottom market has actually dropped, yeah. But price is in fact staying on this midnight opening price here. And it's also on top of this reclaimed fair value gap there. So I guess these can be moved to the side here. I don't know. I don't really want to waste my data anyway. I feel like my mobile data is gonna run out, but I might be able to like place a trade like quickly before I go off. I would expect a retracement back into here, to be honest. If the market's gonna keep dropping, then fuck. Like, but like, just because it's dropping now doesn't mean that we're gonna break out of this level. Like, unless these inversion levels get broken, and then the market can hit this here. Like, we're being held up by quite a significant amount, to be honest, because there's all of the analysis I've been doing, yeah, and that's only on this leg here. Like, so there's obviously everything before that as well. And like all of this range here, that's holding the market up quite easily. It could definitely want to break out higher just because it's leaning that way. But it could definitely drop now, in fact. But it's hard to say, to be honest. Like they could already be in their orders and then they're just using time distortion to like um, draw attention away from it. Like I could feel comfortable going long now, but I don't want to get fucked again. So maybe we could. I feel like that's too easy. I don't know. I want to wait for some actual structure to be formed. Like, let me try and formulate an entry. If I was to go long, yeah, I would definitely want to see this inversion fair value gap here be inside of that green box, right? That's something that I would like to see. Okay. I would also like to see this here be utilized in the going up part. Okay, so I would want to see this be trading higher, yeah. This is the breaker, and then we might see wicks down to here if price does go higher. So really, I want to try and wait for a good entry and not rush in straight away. I'm gonna reset my account because I have a negative balance on my demo account for fuck's sake. um, the same concept is right here as well. So this needs to hold higher in the same regard. You can kind of see it in the background there. We don't really have a wick, but like kind of this wick, if you were to use that, it's forming in this PD array. So really, we're just going long on this. That might not be safe, to be fair. But if you extend this and if we do see some time distortion, then yeah, I can see price going higher. Like immediately, it might look like an immediate drop, right? But like if you factor in the time distortion, I like the idea of this inversion fair value gap here. So price hasn't even hit it yet. Um, I don't really think my stop loss is safe on this trade. Like, if anything, I would want to wait for the market to trade lower and then be able to afford a better stop loss on here because those orange levels could still be treated as reclaimed. Sorry, inversion. Oh shit! Do you know what I'm not realizing? Everything that my last live stream was about. I'm getting myself all confused. This is where the power is coming from. The man in the castle on the hill. Fuck. That's crazy. What is my account balance? It's £3,285. So what you're telling me is that I actually need to refine. Okay, no, just leave it. Just leave it. Oh. Oh, did it not even hit my fucking buy limit, man? Oh my days. Bro. No, it will. It will. It's not gonna be a Reaper, but it may just hit my TP. Sorry, it may just wick down and hit my buy limit and then go to TP. It might do that. It might not. I don't know. Wait, but then I just realized what I'm doing doesn't make any sense because I actually don't believe the market will even need to trade that much higher. So my probable like profit is maybe capped off around here anyway, and then my potential, sorry, yeah, my profit is capped off around here, and then my potential loss, like the market could come a great deal lower down all the way over down into here. Don't know. Wait, but what's my premise for my stop loss though? So the premise made for your stop loss made, okay, is that price may want to come into this inversion fair value gap here, this higher one, but we don't really want to see it come into these lower ones anyway because that. So do you want your stop loss all the way down here or all the way down here? So if you are going long, fuck, you might want to refine it a bit further. Um, to be honest, yeah, I don't think the market's even gonna come for your entry. I mean, it might. Oh my god, it hasn't even tapped me in yet, man. For fuck's sake. But the thing is, like I'm not even just saying it because of now. Like I definitely see price coming back into this reclaimed fair value gap here. Okay, so we're in, but I've just moved my stop loss, so I don't know why I did that. Oh, but this is where I moved it to, so my new stop loss is here. But that doesn't allow for this reclaimed fair value gap though. Maybe not a good idea. I can imagine a wick through this and then going higher again once more. Oh, so maybe my stop loss is not in a good place, to be honest. But if we're looking for more structure, then we have this here. Which is inversion. I can't write on it for some reason. And then there's also this wick here. I feel like my stop loss should actually honestly be here. There's an update. £441 instead. Right, it's on a different chart, so just look, watch. It should really be there. But out for this.